So, what are you doing, babe? Also, um, listen, there's no paperwork on me. He knows it. Everything he's saying is bullshit, chopped up, edited, whatever. Um, and it bothers me. You know, I don't know how to. I'm not a YouTuber. He's a YouTuber. He's been doing this for 10 years. For 10 years, he's been trolling and shit. He says it. He's all proud of it. So I don't know why he said that he learned that shit from EBK. I know why, because he used that attention that EBK was getting because of his death, and he rode with it. He learned that on that other channel he was a failure at. So I come to YouTube, right? And I know you guys like content and you guys like things to be edited and you guys like all that shit. But it comes to a point where you gotta be able to speak, right? Maybe you gotta have some substance or something that you can stand on. And that's what I have. And Bam Bam is gonna do whatever he can to break it because he don't have none. And he knows that I'm doing what he wishes he could, and that's stand on my own and build my own lane and do whatever I want. As far as creating my channel and staying in my lane, because I don't need PCs to get to where he. Like when I first came to YouTube, he was all over exposed to. You go look at his history. He was all over it. I forgot what the whatever the thing was called. The reason why we first got into it is because he was on L's and exposed tube's dick, and I was like, "Hey, dude, what are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing?" He's like, "I'm in good standings." Yeah, if you're in good standings, that means you don't fuck with PCs, you dummy. That's what that means. You know, that means you follow rules. You can't make up your. Well, I moved out here to wherever. Then you shouldn't be saying anything about being active, homie. You know, so bam, we get into it. I tell him expose tubes a PC, and he's like, "No, he's not." Yes, he is. I knew it before he got exposed. Then he exposes him. He flip flopped on him. He didn't gain anything, and then we started kicking it again. And I backed off of him because he kept fucking with PCs. I just backed away from him. I was like, fuck this. I can't deal with that, you know? So, as you can see, 2 weeks ago, he just like, let's have a peace. I'm for it if it's going to better the situation for the homies. And if I can learn from you, yeah, let's do it. So I take the peace treaty, and from the gate, I could just tell that his vibes were fake. Like, they were trying to calm me down. Well, they continue to do their weird ass shit. Like, we got him on our side, so he won't say nothing. Man, fuck you. I'm not no dummy. I'm just learning how to be I'm learning this YouTube shit. So that's where he thinks that like he's smarter than everybody. Like, I don't know if what he thinks because or if I misprint something on a text, I guess he's been judging them. That's good. Keep judging me. Keep judging me like that. My wife didn't leave me. I own my own property. I don't rent like you do. You rent. You said you own. You don't not own. You guys lost the house and you were looking for another house. It's on your other channel, my boy. So stop lying. Um, hey babe. Yeah. What are you doing? Getting her on some water. Oh. So maybe you don't understand because how is this fool so down or how is he so active? I'm my boy. I'm not you. I'm not a smoker. If you go to my other Instagram page, I think it's Baby Mama Snatcher. In 2019, right, I posted a federal stay out of Gardena thing that they placed on me for like 20 some years. Me and two other of my homies just posted on that. I can't get into that Instagram channel, but it's posted. And it says the date, like from 2019, 2020, saying that I can't go back to Gardena, but I still do here and there. You know, but if I get caught over there in a crime, I'm gonna have to do the reminder of the 20 years though. And they revoked the bail or the probation, so I had to go do it in the feds. But that shit's been posted. So you guys gotta remember too, I got shot in the hood. It wasn't over politics, it was over a female. Hey babe. Babe. Watch. My lady's been knowing me for almost 30 some years. The person that shot me, she knows him. She knows him. The person that was there told on them. It was all over a girl. And then how I got them back, I didn't want to go back to the joint. So I was like, man, if I end up doing something to this dude, I'm gonna go back to the joint, you know? So his mom ended up coming over and his mom used to buy Scontin. So his mom domed me up and I recorded it. That's how I got the person that shot me, but that's how I got him back. So check this out. So I kept the case, right? Cops come to see me. Cops come to see me. The bullets that they took out of my leg, I got shot 4 times. So bullets that they took out of my leg and on my back, they matched the forensics matched the same gun was used in a murder, right, in South Central. I don't know who did it. Get the fuck out of here. So, anyways, the dude that was there with my homie that shot me, he ended up getting caught on a drunk driving, and he had joint suspension, and he ended up telling about that case. And because of me, the charges were never brought up, you know. But it's crazy, huh? So when I'm in the joint, I got into it, you know. I was getting into it with my homies. So they tried to pay and have me waxed, and they weren't going for it. This was like in 2009. It didn't happen. The homies, I was a part of the team. They were like, nah, that shit's not happening. That's how deep it got, right? So when I came home, I was like, you know what? Everybody's gone. I didn't really have a support group like I had to. Like I could really trust my day ones, you know. Either they were gone or dead. So I knew that how I am, it was best for me to move out eventually because I was going to end up getting caught up. Well, while I was busted, the feds ended up hitting me with that with the case, and I ended up getting that meal. And 2 of my other homies, we ended up taking deals, and that was part of the deal, staying out of Gardena. So I never had a chance to really relocate because I wasn't allowed back there anyways because my mom had sold the house, so I had no ties to Gardena. You understand me? So I could only go there for medical reasons. It would have to be a doctor, and I would have to. It's you know, if I get caught over there, they could the feds could I would have to do like remember 20 years or whatever, like 16 years or some shit. But that's been up there. So what I'm trying to say is, I was bumping heads with a gang of people, so I can't control what people say, you know. And the person that had shot me, he was under the impression that his daughter was his for like 14 years or some shit, you know. So there was a lot going on, you know. He has 3 brothers. I ran it with all of them. That's just what we do, you know. But it's not that big of a deal, you know. It is what it is, you know. So Bambam's getting stories chopped up and screwed, and whoever's misinforming them, and they're putting things together like that doesn't make sense. And then when I got hit in Pelican Bay, I was in the day room the next day. Like I'm telling you, he's getting things and chopping it up and editing it. But like I said, I was really mad at it, and I got to learn how to control that. I really do. I mean, just so you guys don't think I'm lying, watch this. Hold on. Oh shit, hold on. Hey, babe, where you at? What are you doing? Hey, babe. Look, see the door shut too. Look, I can't tell her nothing. Hey, babe. Hold on. Okay, when I got shot, right? Yeah. What did I do to the person that shot me? How did I get him back?
Oh, that was his mom.
And what did I do?
You recorded her.
What was she doing?
Doing sexual things to you.
Say it again.
She was doing sexual things to you.
And what did I do?
Sent it to him.
That's what I did to the person that shot me. His mom domed me up. I recorded it and I sent it to him. I'd rather get shot than have my mom dome somebody up. Bam Bam doesn't know what he's getting himself into. A lot of people that he probably gonna talk to, they have resentments against me because of that shit. I said that video to everybody in the hood. That's how I get down. Okay, hold on, people, hold on. Hey, babe, how many times have I offered Bam Bam to fly out here and I would pay for everything?
Oh, that was like.
How many times?
A lot.
But he always does what?
doesn't take the offer.
He doesn't take the offer. I paid for his plane ticket, everything to get him over here because he runs his mouth and he's like, hey, dog, we could just do this in a positive way. Come out here, let's get in the gym, let's get to it. Let me bust your ass real quick, dog, because you run your fucking mouth too much. You're an embarrassment to the double S. And as a man, you know, like that's always going to be in me. I'm a fighter. I grew up fighting. So it's hard, and I know it's childish, but it's hard to let somebody run their mouth, speak like this to people, and then you go to his other channel and you see the people he was pressing. These are old white men that have families that were scared of him. Like, my boy, you have an ass beating coming, dog. Why don't you just come get it? You know, like I said, I would pay for everything. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to go back and forth with them because I got plans to I'm starting a clothing line to where I'm gonna do these packages. I'm gonna do a raffle every like, you know, every time I get to $500 from selling my clothes, you send me your loved one's name and CDC. We'll do a raffle, and if I pick his name, I'm gonna send him a package. Max package, 350 ounces. I'm gonna start doing that. That's my whole goal from being on here, you know. And I don't fuck with dropouts. I'm here for a reason. I'm not here to gossip and edit stories and wish I was somebody else. He's trying to convince you guys at 50 years old that he's with it. I'm trying to expose that he's not, and that I've already done that. I have kids that are in college and universities. I have, you know, like, I own my own property, like, but I will jump out the car and whoop your ass in a heartbeat. Bam Bam's not like that. And I'm not saying this just to be stereotypes, but he's not Mexican. He's not Mexican, so he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that, you know, that warrior blood. He don't understand it. You gotta, like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to, like, be, I'm just trying to, like, you gotta really understand what I'm saying, you know? You know, the whites got it because the whites get it from the Spaniards. You know, they got it, but Bam Bam does not have it. And if you go to his other channel, he's been doing this for 10 years, and you'll just see how he is. You know, like, I don't want to go back and forth with you, dog. I'm only going to state facts, but there's no paperwork on me, dog. There's no way. There's just none. There's none. I want to see the lawyer. I want to see the lawyer. I want to see who you're talking about, because who are my lawyers in? Who are my lawyers? Because I've had, oh my, this fool's an idiot. So yeah, anytime. The last time I was in the hole, I'm the one that took off on the sergeant. We all went to the hole. I put a whole yard in the hole. The fuck you talking about? Like, Bam, you're barking up the wrong tree, my boy. All you're gonna do is make me shiny. You're gonna look bad. This is why your wife left you, dog, because you get attached to things that you're not supposed to. You were attached to Exposed to, you were attached to L, you were attached to all these dudes when I first got here. I'm the reason why you backed up off of him. That's the truth, dog. You know, and then you thought, like, maybe because I was like a buffoon or something, and I was only around here for I'm here for the long haul, because I gotta go, dog. It's not to work my subscribers. It's to sell my clothes and put my brand out there. I don't want no sympathizing subscribers, dog. I don't need to do what you do. I'm real with this, baby. You guys be cool, be safe. I'm working on my anger, though. I am. You guys be cool, be safe.